Hi friends, so today also I'm going to discuss about how to cube a number, but here we are using some specific cubing numbers which are near to 10 power n values. 10 power n, if n is 1 it will become 10, if n is 2 it will become 100, if n is 3 it will become 1000. These are bases for our calculation. Let us suppose we are taking an example 96 cube, right? The base value for 96 is nearest value is 100. So deficit will get deficit here. So what is the deficit? So 96 minus 100, which is nothing but minus 4. Now we are, with the help of this deficit, we are going to find the cube of this number. Now we have to multiply double this deficit and add with the original number, right? What will we find? So minus 8 plus 96, which gives 88. So this 88 will give us a new deficit, so which is 88 minus 100, which is minus 12. We are going to use this new deficit here. So new deficit into old deficit is the second step. So what will we get? So we'll get 48. Total for 48. The next step is we have to cube this deficit, initial deficit, so which becomes 64 minus 64. Minus term should not be there. So to eliminate this minus term, we take one value to the left side, and so which become 47 and 100 minus 64. This one value will be equal to the base value. So 100 minus 64, which is 88, 47 and 36. It is the cube of 96, right? So this is how we will find the cube value for the nearest term. Take another example. We're going to check another example for this. So our next term would be, let us take 94. So base will be 100 only, but deficit anyway deficit will change. As we have taken 94, deficit will become 6. So new deficit will also change anyway. Now look at the calculation. We have to double the deficit, which is 2 minus 6. I have to add this deficit to the initial number. So 12 minus 12 plus 94, which results into 82, right? So which will yield us a new deficit value, that is 82 minus 100, which gives us 18 as a new deficit, which is minus 18. We have to multiply this new deficit with the original deficit, which gives us 108. 8 and 6 are 108, plus into minus will become anyway plus. So initial deficit into cube, initial deficit cube value will become minus 216, right? So we have to eliminate this minus value from here. So for that, every value is equal to 100, we have to eliminate about 200. So we take 3 terms here, that is we have 105, 3 will become 300 minus 216. So the term will be 82, 105, and if we do the calculation, it will become 84. So there is 2 zeros in the base. There should be only 2 values in each set. So 84, 0, 5, we substitute this one here, so 83. So this is the cube of 94, right? cubing here, sorry. So cube of 94. So that is how we cube this number. And again, what if we have to calculate bigger terms, which in 1 1 2 cube, right? So here we will get a surplus values, not deficit. Base will remain 100, but we will get surplus values. Surplus values in a sense, right? 112 minus 100 will become plus 12 is the surplus. With same procedure, 2 into surplus value plus the initial value. So 24 plus a 12, which become 136. So we'll get a new surplus here. So new surplus value will be 136 minus 100, which is a 36. 36 into initial surplus 12. We have to multiply 36, 12, 6 to the 12, 3 is 6, 1 3 is 6, 6 is 12, 1 13. So 3 1s are 3, 1 4. So 4 32, and the last one is I have to cube this number. We know how to cube a 2-digit number. So 1 cube 1 2. To next step is square the first number and multiply it with the second number. It will become 2. Square the second number, multiply with the first number, which become again 4, and cube the last number, which is 8. Double these middle values will result into 8. So 12 6, 7 1. So 1 7 2 8 will be the cube, right? If you want to find this method, you can find in my channel the first video. I have discussed about this method. Now we are having the values. First we are having base as 100, so we should not be using more than 2 digits. So we will transfer. So 4 3 2 1 7 2 8. So 28. This 17 will be transferred. So we'll become 7 2 9 1 3 4. This 4 will be again transferred. 136 4. So 140. So this is the cube of 112, right? So as I am explaining to you, you may find it a lengthy process, but if you practice it well, it will become much easier for you. Now I am going to take a bigger base value. So which means let me take a number 1 0 0 2 cube, right? A bigger term. So what is the nearest base here? 1000 only. Next, so we are having surplus here, so more than base value will become surplus. So surplus will become 1002 minus 1000, which is nothing but 2, right? It's the same procedure. We have to multiply this deficit and add to the original number, right? What will become 2 to the 4 4. So 1006, right? So next we will get new surplus. What is the new surplus? So 6 minus 1000, which is 6 only. We have to multiply this new surplus with the old surplus, right? Which will become 12 again, right? The next step is we have to cube the original number. So what is the cube of this number? Nothing but 8. Now, but we should have 3 digits in every set, right? We are only having one digit here. So for that, we place 2 zeros, which doesn't change the value of 8. Here also we are having only 2 digits. We need to place 0 here. Now this is the cube value for this bigger number. Look at here, it has become very easy to calculate the how to calculate a cube of a number, right? So let me check another example. take another example here, right? So 996 cube, right? So base, what will the base? Base will be 1000. The nearest term will be 1000. We will have deficit. What's the deficit here? Minus 4. So double the deficit, which will be minus 8, which results into 988. So we will find new deficit. So new deficit is nothing but minus 12. So I have to multiply this new deficit with the old deficit, which results into 48 plus 48. So 988, because every term should have 3 digits. Next term is we need to cube this deficit, which results 64 minus 64. So if we shouldn't be having negative here, so to eliminate this negative term, we transfers one value. So 988,047. So this one value is equal to the base 64. So 988,047. What is 1000 minus 64? 936. This is the cube of this number. The simple way to find the cube of a number. Thank you.